What's going on, folks? My name is Jeff. This is the StrongLifts 5x5 workout. I'm going to be doing this for the next 12 weeks. So yeah, this is the first day on that whole journey. A little bit about myself. I've been working out for 2 years. I've been doing lifting. What I do is what they call a bro split: a leg day, a shoulder day, a chest day, a back day, and an arm day. Sometimes a deadlift day. I'll swap out the arm day for deadlift day, depending on what I want to do, how I feel. But the reason why I'm going to 5x5 is because I wanna spend less time at the gym. I want to do more cardio. After doing a bro split of an hour and an hour and a half to 2 hours, I barely have enough energy to do any cardio. I normally got cardio in maybe 2 to 3 times a week. I want to get it in for like 4 to 5 days a week, and I think going to StrongLifts will help. It'll also kind of maintain what I've made and progress the gains. It's a little bit slower, but I think with the focus on form and technique, it won't be so bad. So yeah, like I said, I want to do more cardio. I want to focus more on cutting. I want to spend less time at the gym. I want a simple program, and I want something that's not as high volume. I want to make sure my joints are intact. I know with the high volume stuff, I think it's affecting my joints and my mobility. So I don't know. I think this will be a good change for a while. I'm still getting used to the program. It's been a week. I'm doing the voiceovers now after I finished the first week. I'm still adjusting. It's kind of hard doing the going up to 5 only. I sometimes kind of go to 7 because I forget. I get in that zone where I want to hit 10. But yeah, I want to get technique down. I want to get form down, and I want a simple routine. So this is where I'm at now. And here we're going with the first working set. One thing I like to do when I do the squats is I like to, well, and I've been doing this lately because my knees have been popping as the weights get heavier now. So is I like to kind of pretend like I'm making a bell shape with my legs as I go up. And what that kind of does is it kind of helps me kind of, I guess, thrust my hips forward as I go up. It engages my hamstrings and my glutes more too. So I feel like I'm working more muscle now than just the quads as I'm going through these squats. I'm really worried about joints again. I'm getting older, so I've got the reband sleeves on to keep them warm. It's not tight. Those sleeves aren't really as tight as I thought they would be, but whatever helps, I guess. Came into the workout, I don't want to start just from scratch. I think that's a little bit too extreme. So I followed the directions and I cut all of my 1 rep maxes in half. Now, honestly, I actually have never maxed out. I don't really like the idea of having to do that because I think that'll create more injury than anything. It's just an ego booster. So I followed the directions. Oh yeah, the way that I got to my numbers is I use a program called JFit, Jefit. It's an app on your phone. You can track all of your stuff in there, your progression, your weight, your body composition, your measurements, and of course the workouts that you do. It has a timer and everything. It works really well, which is what I like. But going to StrongLifts, I'm going to use the StrongLift app. But with JFit, it helped me with what my 1 rep maxes are, and what those are. For squats, the 1 rep max was 300, bench is 240, overhead press is 150, deadlifts is 340, and barbell row is 220. So I used those numbers. And I've never actually tried to lift that. It just kind of gives me the estimate as that's probably what you'll do if you do 1 rep max. So I took those numbers and I cut them in half, and that's where I'm starting out at. I also noticed that when I have more weight on the bar, my form gets better. But as it gets really heavy, then I don't have good form. So I want to get better form as I get heavier, and I think that's where I'm going to go when I do this stuff. So as you can see, I'm going way below parallel, which is great. It's really helping in that sense. That way, as I go up, hopefully I'll get better form as well. And you'll hear me reference YouTube a lot. I learned a lot. I learned pretty much everything there is about lifting on YouTube. I didn't want to pay for anything. I don't see the point of paying a trainer anymore. I did get a trainer when I was in high school, but I forgot all that stuff. Anyway, I don't see the point in getting a trainer if you have all these great resources on YouTube itself. There's a lot of personalities that you can follow. I follow a lot of what my bro splits comprised of was from Physiques of Greatness, Chris Jones. He's been a really big inspiration to me. So I base a lot of that. I watch Alan Thrall, Max Tuning, Michael Corey. So those are the kind of the main guys that I kind of use as motivation to go through these workouts. As you see here, I kind of laugh because I hit 7. It's hard getting adjusted to the whole 5 reps instead of hitting 10. So it is still an adjustment, but I'm getting used to it. As I'm going through the bench press, I make sure I do 3 things. I get my heels planted onto the ground, my butt is planted onto the bench, I have an arc in my lower back, and I squeeze my shoulder blades together before I engage the bar. And once I engage the bar, I kind of pretend that I'm tearing the bar apart, and then I'm putting it back together as I go back up. So my elbows are kind of going into this like corkscrew formation as it goes up and down. So that's kind of what I do with the bench. It's helped me even, I started doing that a few months ago, and that's what's helped me hit my 225 on the bench for the first time ever. I know that's like a pretty big defining moment for folks, but it felt pretty damn good when I hit it. So yeah, I'm sticking with that because I really feel it a lot more on the chest. There's not as much emphasis on the elbows, so my elbows they feel a lot safer now. I do engage the lats, and I know you're supposed to engage the lats, so I keep that in mind also when I do this stuff. And that's not to say, I'm using my back when I'm doing bench. I'm not. I use the lats for the lift off, but I know I've also been told that if you don't engage your lats during the bench press, you're not really doing it right. So I kind of keep that in mind as I go through that. So here we go with bent over rows. What I do is I get into deadlift position, I pull it up a little bit to get the slack out, and then after that slight lift, then I start engaging the back and I pull it all the way up. Things I keep in mind when I do this is the bar path goes up along with my shins. And with my arms, I'm pulling with the elbows, try to squeeze the delts together, try to squeeze the shoulder blades together, but I'm really leading in with the elbows, or leading up with the elbows. I kind of visualize that I'm trying to hit somebody behind me with my elbows, trying to get them away from me by hitting them with my elbows. That's helped a lot with really engaging the back. I also keep in mind a flat back, gotta get that going. And also now, I know I can keep a flat back, but I want to keep the back straight. So one new habit that I'm trying to form is with is keeping my abs tight. That way it keeps my lower back honest and straight. So that's what I've been doing with these, and hopefully the form will get a lot better as I go along with this. And that pretty much sums everything up for the first day of StrongLifts 5x5. Go ahead and give me some feedback, send me some plur vibes if you're into that. And I'll see you in the next episode when I get back into rec mode. Alright, thanks.